The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast. We here one last time for the year, for 2023, man. One last time, man. Yo, welcome to the Streets A&R Podcast. It's your host, Ejike with it. And as you can see, we have somebody else. We got the number one fill-in, number one pistol starter, our other host, Ciara. She's a little out sick today. Honestly sick. He's the pistol starter, number one on Facebook, ranked number one little pistol starter, agitator. Everything, man. He be killing them. He be mad for real. Like, these just jokes.
It's just jokes. I'm just a hater, I guess.
Yeah, this is the homie, man.
Let him believe what
my
they
frat
want.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Photographer extraordinaire.
Thank you.
I used to work for his mama. That sounds like some mafia shit. I used to work for his mama.
Keep it in the family.
Right. Nigerian brother, man. My guy Demo Lives is in the house, man. Say what's up to Demo.
Hey, woo.
Yeah. Demo is just now seeing the studio first time, getting a taste of what we do. I'm glad you didn't see the old studio, which was my house. We upgraded.
It's an upgrade. That's just about to say.
That's the point.
Definitely an upgrade.
That is the point. But yeah, man, we here, man. He came just in time for the end of the year. Y'all know how we give it up on Streets A&R at the end of the year. It's our third one.
All right.
We talking all music. All music. I got my list ready. I should have got my co-host list, and I'm gonna let Demo comment on some of this stuff, just cause he here. Don't talk about. Let me give y'all some parameters around these lists. I do a hip hop list, and I do a non-hip hop list. And this year on my non-hip hop list, I even took off Afro beats, cause I feel like I didn't have enough albums. I didn't get enough of the albums. As y'all know, I don't stream anything. I buy everything. So if I didn't get it, I didn't hear it. That is just the rule of thumb. This is also my list. So shut your ass up. I don't care about you pop culture vultures. I don't care about y'all. This is my list of who I think had the best albums. And some of them I was rocking a little harder. They may be a little lower on my list, but I'm going to get to some of the stuff. And I'm going to be honest. I told a young guy before we started Demo, I was like, damn, my non-hip-hop list was harder to put together than the hip-hop. Because I'm not going to lie, my top 5, I knew who they were, period.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of throwing in the bucket.
The state of hip hop that's a whole thing right now.
It depends. It depends on the outlook.
That's very true. I
think where you going to get at from a general consumer standpoint, and not saying you are, but from a touch and go, general consumer, mainstream, it's a little low.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely. Like, yeah. And it's because we still have such high expectations of some people, but some people are just trying to fulfill their contracts. That's what I believe.
Oh yeah, a lot of them running them contracts out. We can always forget that aspect. Like, they on deals, they finna just.
They just gotta put this out, and I get it.
Give me my points.
Gross.
And I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
And some of them just suck.
Yeah, no, very true.
some people
don't. They don't have. They had one good project, and then they still go off the hype of that project. That's the game, though. Shit. Yeah. I mean, if I had a one-hit wonder,
yeah,
I know how some people say like they feel away. I'd love it. Because then, like, you don't have to be as famous.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to do, like, concerts.
Yeah.
People show up to you, they just expect one thing.
Yeah. And when you go do a show, you get paid to do that one hit.
Yeah, that's it.
And deuces, y'all.
Yeah.
And get my
later.
check.
Like, what's it called? Mark Morrison.
Right.
Return of the Mac, the rest of his life.
Nobody knows what he looked like.
I actually watched the video the other day. And I called my Sudanese homeboy because Mark Morrison looks Sudanese.
For real?
Sudanese as fuck. I swear. Wait, look it up. I was like, okay.
Oh, man.
But he reps Canada, though, I think. England.
England, okay. Yeah. Well, they probably went up, his family then went up there. But that's what's up, man. Listen, mainstream-wise, it's a lull, but, I be in my hip-hop. I be in my music bag. I want to keep
sure.
the hip hop. I be like in music. So how I'm gonna start this off? Then I'm gonna start off on my non-hip hop, but I'm gonna start with just my shout outs into the Afro beats, the Afro wave, man.
Good. It's a good year for Afro beats.
Yeah, as a fellow, I guess would I be mixed according to the real Africans out here? As a fellow African American, I've starting to fall mixed.
Would I be mixed?
Yeah. According to them.
You better claim it.
I don't care.
Otherwise,
I try to claim full. They be like, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm mixed.
Yeah,
whatever.
That's what I'm saying. You better claim it before they say you're not. You're Black American.
Go try my family over there, see what happened, nigga. You know who we are. Stop playing. Go to Enugu, nigga.
That's funny.
Nah, but I just want to give a couple of shout outs to the projects that did drop that I did get a chance to listen fully through. And again, I have a lot of singles. I got a lot of records. You know, Tyler shit went crazy.
Yeah.
Before I even knew it was big, I ain't gonna lie, I did my Afrobeats night. Mm-hmm. And I just happened, I was like, I didn't play it. I was like, damn, this song sounded good when I downloaded it. Yeah. And I dropped that shit on the last song. Nigga.
Yeah.
They went up. I was like, God. Yeah. Let me pay attention a little harder.
It's good for her. I'm happy for her.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, the homie is actually representing her. One of the homies from here.
Oh, for real?
From Lincoln, around there. Elijah. I don't know if I've ever introduced you to him.
The photographer?
Yeah, in New York.
Yeah. We was at the one show. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a manager? What do you mean? Oh, he's our manager?
Yeah.
This nigga be everywhere.
Right.
I told him, I messaged him. I'm like, wait, you know her?
Yeah.
He's like, you know her? I'm like, no, I know of her. I just follow her.
Everywhere.
That's your homie. Like, that's my homie. Like, I'll holler at you when I can holler at you.
Shout out to Elijah.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah. He be everywhere.
Because he's the one who put me on. He was like, yeah, I'm working with this girl from South Africa. And then that's when I heard the Water joint for the first time. And I was like, cool, because it sounded really poppy. You know what I mean? And like, I've been listening to Afrobeats since I know when, you know? And like, you know, it's going through an evolution right now. Like when you got Ed Sheeran on the track,
right?
Or like,
it's getting mainstream.
Yeah.
It's what happened to hip hop. It's just becoming mainstream.
So like, I heard the track and it sounded like real poppy, but I didn't know it was going to take off like it did.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for the success because I like seeing Afrobeats to the world.
Right.
You know, I just wish the one thing I wish out of all these collaborations, like the Latin beats and the Afro beats should collaborate. You know?
I said that a long time ago.
Like, you know, the drums are the same.
Yeah.
Like the pattern and the rhythms are all the same.
It's
like,
that, and this is my other gripe, then I'm going to get to my shout outs. Why aren't the Africans in America and the Africans making Afro beats making full projects together? I am so confused.
Yeah, I'm very confused, but it's also like one of those things like,
we still beef with the same beef we just talked about is still happening.
Yeah, it's that, and it's also the music industry. Like, I don't know. I know what I know of the music industry just from stories and like people I know who are in it, and just from what I hear, it's just messy. You know, as far as like how people can collab, who you can work with, and all that. So yeah, I don't know, but like it bothers me that Latin beats and Afro beats aren't like
really going.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to start to light up all the islands because that's what their music is.
For real.
Like Cuban music.
Like if Bad Bunny and WizKid went on tour, it would sell out. It would sell out universally.
Well, I don't think we have enough real stadiums.
Like for real. Because then like it'd be a full stadium for Bad Bunny, it'd be a full stadium for WizKid. Like that.
And like who goes last, depending on what city you in.
For real. Like
depending on what city you in.
Yeah.
When you in DC, WizKid go last.
Yeah.
When you in New York, Bad Bunny go last. Yeah. It's not hard.
Oh shit, you could do it like one night and then the next.
Yeah, I can go song for song. Like I seen Tory Lanez and A$AP Ferg do at a concert. They was just going on and off the stage.
Oh, that's tough.
That was tough. I was like, oh, this is hard. Like
that's tough.
While Tory climbs the scale of the damn outdoor stage, like why is he way up there? Don't die, fool. But yeah,
wild.
He a little nigga.
Apparently. Because it's wild, apparently.
Allegedly. But yeah, man, let me give my shout outs real quick, man. I want to shout out, to one of the big dogs, Burna Boy, with his album. Burna Boy, though, if you want some substance, give him some substance. Don't make Taliban's too and then say ain't no substance in Afro beats, nigga. I'm just saying, that's the homie, but not my real homie. But listen, make your music, dog. But you put it there. Shout out to Asaki. He came out of nowhere for me last year. Yeah, Saki came out of nowhere, dog. For me, last year on this project, this one was hard too, though. I'm like
the last year project was harder, but like, same with Burners.
Yeah.
Like this Burner Boy project, like comparatively, it's not his best.
No, but this is his crossover project.
Yeah.
He's half the music is just he's just African on hip hop and R&B. So
samples, hip hop samples.
Yeah,
it was cool.
And then my last real shout out. I don't think Fully Focused was this year. I just bought that album because I had to get some tracks. But Rema.
Oh yeah,
I had the Afrobeats night the night he dropped the EP. So they couldn't even find a song on Shazam. It wasn't up yet. I literally bought it the minute it dropped and was spinning it and had the party rocking. It was like, this shit crazy.
Rema's takeoff in the last 2 years has been nuts. Like nuts. Like really.
He was another one that came out of nowhere, man. But shout out to those are the only ones that I bought outside of all my songs that I got, man. But
I'm gonna tell you this. As far as those three, it's been a major year for all of them. And then I got to see Afro Nation. I went to Afro Nation in Miami. Craziest thing. First night was Ashake and then Burna.
That's great. For the first night?
Like nuts. Like the way the crowd went for Ashake was nuts. Like I didn't realize how lit he was. Well, I had an idea. My cousin, he went to a concert in DC, and it's real African in the DMV. But like, they rushed the stage. Like the concert got shut down because they weren't paying for security, right? But like,
that wasn't the one where somebody got injured, was it?
No.
Okay,
that was.
I mean, they stayed going crazy. Yeah,
they rushed us. Like when he showed up, they rushed the stage. Like everything went crazy. Just like not even off some violent shit, just because it was lit.
Yeah,
like it was lit. And I looked up at Afro Nation. This was in the stadium, Miami. Like he was doing. This was when I'm a Piano just came out.
Oh.
And like he just did. That was his first time performing live. And like I looked up in the crowd and like people were moving and like bumping with the Shake. Like it's nuts.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then Burner came on after.
Yeah.
Like I had to sit down for a little bit. I was dehydrated. Like nuts. And then the next night was Rema and then WizKid.
That's
and this was a year, like this year I had tickets to WizKid twice and he canceled both times. But like he's been going through some shit. Like his mom died.
Okay, yeah.
But like, yeah.
But
he came out there, he did a full set, he did old WizKid, he did new shit, and like he went in. And then like even before the show, Uncle Waffles was performing like outside. And randomly, I remember I walked up to Uncle Waffles' performance and I saw, who did I see? I saw Elijah. And I was like, what? It's just, Omaha shit.
Yeah.
Like anytime you go out, I don't know about you. Anytime I go out of town, you always run into somebody from
Yeah.
Like randomly. But like, yeah, they had a good year. I saw all of them this summer and it was live. But like, besides that, definitely Oxlade.
Yep.
Had a great year.
Yep.
One of the top years, besides what Tyler's doing right now, Are Your Star.
Yeah,
Are Your Star. She's the next biggest.
Next big one.
Yeah, she's the next biggest in Afrobeats. Last year, a little bit more this year, but Fireboy DML, like his shit went in last year.
Yeah, last year was a big one for him.
Last year was a major year.
I think Tenny had a good year last year.
Yes, Tenny did. But yeah, definitely Ruger.
Yeah,
Ruger. Yeah. Ruger, Ashake, and Are Your Star. I think they were like the top. The top this year. Like they had the best years. But yeah, Afrobeats, I'm glad it's still going in, Yeah. It's annoying seeing it but like that's everything.
Yeah. It's just popping out. That's all. It's it's becoming popular, so it's pop music. So it's gonna shift, but you're gonna still find your essence when you start. Now you're gonna start to see some of those underground mainstay artists that the people there know that we're gonna start to discover. Just like in hip hop, with certain regions, you got people who
for
bubble
sure.
and they gonna stay there. They never gonna jump out, but they gonna have just a cold core, a core of fans, and it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be up, man.
Oh yeah, actually, also. That's why I'm very happy about Afrobeats, and I was happy about like the rise of I'm a Piano in these last 2 years because, a few years back, that's when Afrobeats was getting like real popular mainstream, and then like the Amapiano, that evolution, that rise like from South Africa started coming up, and then there's now like there's different types of Amapiano. So you got like West African Amapiano, you got like South African, and then you've got like who's old boy in Tanzania, Diamond Platinums. Like it's just, thank God, you know. Thankful for Nigeria and what people like took from that wave, but like I'm glad people are able to see a lot more African music and just seeing it's not just Afrobeats. It's like there's more to it, you know. So it's cool.
And for those who don't know, Amapiano is basically African house.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's house. Yeah. It's dance music and fuck the words. It's gone.
Basically.
We gone.
And then also a shout out to Adekunle Gold.
Yep. Yeah.
Right here. And we're apparently related.
Real?
Yeah. His last name Kosoko.
Oh, for it?
Yeah.
Hey, get him here. We had a conversation. He was like, oh, we gonna try. Cousin, you got him in the WhatsApp. What's up, cousin? I don't want nothing.
Here's the thing, real shit. Like, I went to England last year for my birthday, and I went to like some concerts, and I was going to see his concert, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do after the concert. I'm gonna try to rap to him if I can, you know. I went to the wrong venue. I missed the whole concert. It all got fucked up. But like, I was really gonna try. I mean, I don't know how fruitful it would have been, but you know,
tell him literally, it might would have worked. Cause like, what's your name?
Like, first of all, I came here from the U.S. Yeah. Second, my last name's Kosoko. Like,
and we're like, wait a minute, wait. Who is that?
Yeah, we're family. But my brother apparently linked up with him when he was in D.C.
Okay.
Yeah. So he knows.
Yeah. So
he
okay.
Knows,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we rap or anything.
No.
Like, you know.
He's touchable.
Yeah, I just want to wave in a picture, though.
Yeah. And shout out to the Afro wave, man, the whole continent, man.
Yes,
we up
definitely.
and we moving, man, moving mountains, man. But I'm gonna get to one of my actual lists real quick, man. I ain't gonna lie, this list was hard for me. This was my non-hip hop list. Shit was way harder for me, because it had a little more substance this year.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So like. Non-hip hop this year.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. For me, I put artistry over everything. I like to hear who the artist is.
That's fair.
So if it's a collab album, it's not my main thing. But you got a bunch of writers, and I know, and I can tell.
Yeah.
I can't tell who you are.
Or a bunch of features.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you my list. I'm not gonna take too much time on this. And this year, honestly, it's mainly like R&B music, which usually is not. My list be all over the place. He know my list. I be having disco. I be having some shit, boy. My shit be hard though.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't listen to modern R&B.
I like neo soul still. Yeah. So soul, there's a difference in soul and R&B. They try to blend them, but it's a little different. But I'm gonna get to my list, man. I tried to do 15, and I forgot a cold ass piece of work that young God had to remind me of that didn't show up on my purchase list for some reason. Had to drop them in there on the right spot. But number 16, I got 16 for 16 bars. So number 16, I got my guy Jesse Boykins with New Growth. If you don't know Jesse Boykins III, go look up Jesse Boykins III. Especially, I like this new album. He kind of snuck it out, which everything is snuck out now. If you ain't follow him, you don't know shit dropping. See if they ain't on a major.
Okay.
But Jesse Boykins III, man, with New Growth.
Where's he from?
I want to say Chicago area. Just based on who he's worked with in the past. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you, Demo. A lot of these folks, some folks, I don't even know what they look like. I just listen to the music. I take the music as is.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
It took me a while to find out or to try to look at who folks look like.
Yeah, no, that's fair because sometimes like I do have some tracks I just listen to. I just don't even know what they look like.
Yeah,
and I've been. I mean, it's a funny thing. I've been disappointed before. I was like, oh,
yeah, oh man. You ugly them motherfucker.
Yeah, but you're still bumping it. I'm like,
right. They messed up the experience. Shit, for the longest, I didn't know. Well, I'm going to get to my number 15. My number 15 is Cleo Soul with Heaven.
Okay.
Soulful. I didn't know she was in the group Salt until like last year. And Salt has just blown up out of control from the UK. But Cleo Soul with Heaven, she went to like she clearly was listening to like neo soul, like Dwele and Eric Roberson and Layla Hathaway on this album because she was like in her like underground soul poetry shop bag.
This is very funny because like I am just now. I never listened to Salt, right? But I was a big fan of Kid Sister, and I actually met her here in Omaha like 2 years ago because I met her now husband Luke, and he came to town because he was visiting friends, and I met him, and I met her through him. And the whole time we're at dinner, I'm like, "Yo, you look real familiar," because she introduced herself as Melissa. But like the whole time, I'm like, but then she said that she used to rap, and then like, oh, I was like, "Oh, you're Kid Sister," blah, blah, blah. And then it turns out, yeah. And then turned out that she was also part of Salt, and then. So like I've just now started getting into that. So it's like it's interesting. So I haven't heard her Cleo Soul's individual work, but I'm sure.
Oh shit, I'm gonna give you her not I'm this album, her previous nigga. But I will get to that another day. Number 14, all the girlies would be mad if I left this off. Victoria Monet.
Okay.
Jaguar 2.
Yeah, definitely a tough project, especially the video.
Yeah. It got some bops, a lot of singles on there for you to rock with. But like I said, I like very, very cohesive project about Victoria Monet. This is a tough album. I mean, a tough category for me. Number 13, Random. I found them on Bandcamp. Nigga, Cartoons. Saturday Night. It's a little funky. That shit be bopping though. I like Cartoons. They had somebody who I knew featuring. I was like, let me check this out. Shit, fire. Number 12. Hadn't been out too long. I don't know if it's Jamila or Jamila. I never have figured out how to say her name. Jamila Woods, Water Made Us. Very introspective project. It's very poetic. She sounds like she does a lot of poetry. But her songs are like on point with like how I think about relationships and shit. So I was like, yeah, that shit tough. Number 11, this shit came out early this year. The most interesting voice I've heard in music in a long time, Baby Rose. Baby Rose, you ever say you'd be disappointed? I swear to God, if you hear the song she make and then you see her, you would think she's supposed to be sounding like Jhené Aiko. She don't. She got a baritone.
I'm adding all these.
Yeah, Baby Rose, the album's called Through and Through. That shit tough. It's very interesting, man. That is some eclectic ass shit. But that was my jam. That's number 11. Number 10, I ain't gonna lie, I play a lot. Number 10, I play a lot. And he white.
Who?
My guy Jameson.
Oh, Jameson, yeah.
Man,
Jameson got hits.
He tough. Soft Spot is tough. Young guy. So after the song I'm gonna play, that from the ball drop, he got a song I might run right after that. That's the same tempo. That's a play on one of our old songs. This whole album is a sample. He basically sampled some of the old dope black tracks. Like I'm telling you, that one was tough.
So there was something like I like Jameson's stuff like 5-6 years ago is when I first started hearing him. But then there was something that happened recently that he did in a concert that was suspect. I can't remember what it was, but like it really turned me off to him.
Probably felt on some dudes because when his video, he got some craziness going on.
Yeah, it was something that he did live, but anyway.
Probably on the song "Feel Like a Woman" is probably where it happened. But I'm just based on what I saw the clip of the video, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch the video.
But he has hits and he's got a little like
he got soul in his music.
Got a little soul. You know?
He's from Detroit, I think. So that's. He came up in the Detroit scene.
Soul from the struggle.
Yeah. Number 9, and it might be low, but oh well, Janelle Monáe, The Age of Pleasure. That's a tough album, dog. That album is great. That album is great when you're going to be at a pool party with women. You just run the album and you're going to be A-okay. Yeah. I promise you.
That was good. The thing better than the album was definitely...
titties.
Nah, just the way she released it. Like, when somebody actually makes it like a whole project and then they actually have like not only videos but also like a full out like
It was a rollout.
Yeah, she had a full rollout party, had merch.
Shit, Elijah shot that. I was like, Elijah,
actually, true.
He was the photographer for Janelle. I'm telling you, we gonna get him on here. That's Elijah, wild. That dude.
That's wild. He was there.
She did that. She was at NBA She was the MVP of the All-Star game.
That was cool.
From a nigga standpoint.
Right.
She was the MVP for me without scoring the bucket. But
it was just cool for her to actually give a shit about a project.
Yep. And she has it. She just had to it's a complete change of direction from her old way of marketing, promoting, and doing music from the doing the stuff with the suits and the black and white and giving reference to her parents, the working class. She now it's kind of like me and who I am. So she busted out the scene, literally. So number 8, man, my guy came through early this year, man. Masego with a self-titled project. People don't. It's been so long.
Yeah,
that Masego project. That's his best project he done had.
Talented.
I've been listening to him since Pink Polo EP. And the homegirl at Creighton put me on. She was like, "You don't know him?" Shh. That Pink Polo was tough. But we have Masego with a
and I haven't listened to his new. I didn't listen to his new one.
Oh, you got to listen to it. It's just listen all the way through. Number 7, another white guy. But this, I gotta get him here because listen, I be watching. He also DJ. He be having them demo.
Who?
He'll get you Full Crate. His name is Full Crate, and the album's called A Kid from Yerevan. This album is tough. It's tough. It's on this list for a reason for me. It was one of them projects I listened to a lot.
Where's you from?
Yerevan. Yerevan.
I see it, but
I think he's in where is he at? New Zealand now? I think he's living in New Zealand. I think he does a lot of stuff out there. But Full Crate's album is tough.
Oh, he's Armenian.
Yeah. So
okay.
And then number 6, I got the duo They with New Moon. They got a song called In the Mood. That is a pure 90s vibe. If you nobody has to know the song. If you throw that song on, it's going down. It is up, man. They came out with some heat. I promise you. Number 5, finally getting away from the singing. It's damn near an instrumental album, but Jungle.
Oh yeah, Jungle's got
they cold, bro.
They got hits.
They cold. I didn't even like Back on 74, but they kept pushing. I'm like, this shit tough. This shit tough.
What was
this shit tough?
Yeah, here I got 3 Jungle songs on here.
Yeah, Jungle. The album's called Volcano. They tough. Young God. You want to just get into a different vibe? Jungle tough. Jungle is tough.
Because last time I heard the album Forever, their last album, and that's because of FIFA. FIFA's got hits that's one of the best game soundtracks.
Probably because it's world, soccer is world.
So that's what I like about FIFA. FIFA does put you on the world music.
That's crazy.
But I heard their joint Forever, and I didn't listen to this yet. But I actually recently asked that what people's albums of the year was, and a lot of people said
Jungle.
Yeah, Jungle was on there.
Yeah,
so that's tough. I got to listen.
Yes, sir.
I love a good instrumental album.
Yeah. They got some cold features too. I ain't gonna lie. It's an album. Number 4, man. He had to remind me. I almost forgot him, and he came out of the blue with this shit. Lil Yachty. Let's start here. Uh-oh. Hey. I'm gonna be real. I enjoyed it, not because it was Lil Yachty. After the first couple of tracks is where it really started. The musicality started picking up. And it was tough. I was vibing the Lil Yachty shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna say this.
Oh,
I liked it as a project. I liked it. And I guess when you listen to more music outside of hip hop, you're used to a project like that. And I'm really happy for some people. It was their first time listening to ethereal type music, because it reminded me of a Mac DeMarco type album or some shit like that. And some of the tracks were a little bit of a reach, but I get somebody going out of their zone. But some people, I guess that That's just me. Some people, I'm really happy that they
found that
he
genre.
Introduced them into the genre, and that they were able to walk into that. You know,
I will say though,
but I only listened to it once.
He just needed better lyrics.
Yeah,
because he was still literally in the lyrics a little bit,
and that's why I only listened to it once. I was like,
that's why I said the music though. I was like, and I could tell it was out his element, but he did a good job of arranging and composing it. For especially for him moving into that.
Yeah, for him trying something new. I was like, it's a cool direction, but like, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it was the lyrics was off.
Okay,
trust me, I'm gonna correct on the lyrics on the first, my number one.
All right, thank you, because I was like, yo, dog.
Yeah, number 3 for me. A lot of people don't know, but it's B Kool-Aid, which is it's a group that's a producer with Pink Seafood. You know, last year I had Pink Seafood on my list, but B Kool-Aid with Leather Boulevard. Leather Boulevard is a soulful, black, tough ass album. It's just, especially I think after on track 3, you're like, yeah, all right, it's just soul. It's going to the little old school kickback joint, just vibing out, just play it in the background. You got the poetry. If you got the poetry, you got the open mic. It's that type of vibe, and it's going. But I like Pink Seafood. He has an ear for music. So that's B Kool-Aid, man. Or you look it up on the Pink Seafood, Leather Boulevard. Number 2 for me. He said he was sorry, black people. Cut him some grace.
Let's hear it.
He came back with this album.
Let's hear it.
Daniel Caesar. Never enough, because he out on that. It ain't never enough apologies. But this album, listen.
What was the controversy again with Daniel Caesar?
Defended the white girl about something. I don't remember. It was something about I don't remember. It's something he defended this white girl about something that she said that she shouldn't have said about black women, and he defended her.
Okay, because I heard a little bit about it, but I was like, I know him from coming up in the shuffle every now and then. I never invested in a full project because I told you before, I'm not a modern R&B guy. It's not the same.
This you would like this. His other albums are like super R&B ish. This one is dabbling into some other styles. Especially the first half of this project. I'm gonna play it for you before we get out of here. I'm gonna play you a couple of the joints on that bitch. But Daniel Caesar, man, ain't gonna lie, he got that at number 2. And my number 1 album, non-hip-hop, because I couldn't put him in hip-hop, bro. I just found this cat. I couldn't put him in hip-hop. It's like a throwback, nostalgic 90s TRL mashup with just ability to rhyme scheme. To rhyme. Tizo Touchdown.
Okay. I've heard.
Tizo Touchdown. How do you sleep at night? I promise you, when you start dissecting how he puts his bars together, I'm like, yo, this nigga is cold. I said it when we talk about Drake album. He saved Drake album.
That's
with the two little.
I heard this track on the Drake album.
But he's slick with how he tells his stories and how he uses the words, bro. And the music is all over it sounds like TRL in 2003, bro. That's just how it's gonna sound. But when you start getting into the way he's constructing the songs, even the last track on there is like called "The Original Was Better," because everybody be EDMing everything out, and he EDMs out the song to end it just to piss you off. Like he constructs it. He's very masterful at how he puts his music together, the lyrics that go with the music, bro. You'll think you're going somewhere in the story, and then it kind of just like, oh no, that's what you meant, and it'll take you somewhere else.
All right, I'm interested because I mean, you know, if Drake's featuring, you've definitely got something going on.
You got something
because he's trying to steal it.
Yeah, he ain't going. I don't think his pen's slick enough. I'm telling you,
he's trying to steal it before you get too hot.
I tell people now, it's like old TRL. You got to get used to the music, but it's cool. It's cool, man. So Tizo took my number 1 just from a full album. My wife loved it. She's like, this is hard. Like, just listen. She don't even like listening to lyrics like that. She was listening to his story like, no, he cold.
No, that's true though. Lyrics have been dead lately.
Yeah, so that's my non-hip-hop list. I don't care about y'all list. There's a couple people that got other projects very high. I ain't gonna mention them. I didn't like them like that. I don't care. SMD. Oh man, that's the first half, and I'm gonna get directly into my hip hop list. What people be looking for. I'm gonna shout out the EPs. It was some fire ass EPs. I don't put them on my hip hop list because they too short. But I'm gonna just list off my EPs, man. Joey Perp. I love Joey Pert from Chicago. I love Joey Pert. I only think his album was an EP, but it was only like 18 minutes long. He had some 1 minute tracks. Them shit's hard. Joey Pert. Jace with East Side Summer out of Atlanta. Jace is hard. He got one of my tracks. I'm going to play it on New Year's. It's going up.
Jace with the exclamation point?
Jace. Jace.
Yeah, there's 2 Jaces here.
Uh-oh.
There's a Jace with an exclamation
Find the one that got East Side Summer as his last project. East Side Summer.
Okay, all right.
Yep, that's the one. Domani, T.I. son. Got a little 4-track EP.
Word.
He didn't put the tracks on there. He got 2 singles that should have been on this. That was hard, and they can't buy them. And I'm pissed off. Domani, if you see this, please put them tracks somewhere where your boy can purchase them. I need to get them.
Is this his oldest?
Huh?
Is this his oldest?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And then I got my guy Ron Obasi out of Nashville. He with the click out there with the homie Chuck Indigo, man. Shout out to Ron Obasi. Ron, if you listening, man, you need to work with the homie Lightpole out here. Y'all are a match made in heaven sonically. Y'all need to do that. Then I got my homeboy from Houston, Texas, Dante Higgins, dropped some heat out here with Say Less. Dante Higgins, that's Dante Higgins, man. He dropped some heat. Don't get sued over them samples though. I think he paid for him. He getting to it. And then my guy, man, my country cousin came through at the last minute. And he shouted us out, Demo. He shouted out the Sigma's Demo.
Okay.
Big Crit. Big Crit came back and he gave on the hardest track on there, my Sub Part 6.
I didn't listen to Crit. When did it come out?
Just like a week or 2 ago.
Okay, that's
it
wild.
Just came out. So Big Crit with the EP, man, regardless, it's still timeless. He gave us a shout out, man. Blue 5 for you hoes.
That's what's up. And we were just talking about Crit the other day. That's why we were talking about what's the track with him, Currency, and Wiz?
The one that's a playoff that's sampled the DJ.
Is it Glass House? Yeah. Glass House.
It's Glass House?
Yeah. Don't you run up with this ass in this glass.
Oh, that's that track. Oh, yeah. I thought you was talking about the other track where him Smoke Dizza, I think Wiz. And it's a sample of Hey Mr. DJ by Janae that I play all the time. It's something party. I'm blanking on it.
Gangsta Party?
Maybe. But yeah, it's something party. But yeah, man, shout out to them EPs. Now time for the real deal, man. Now time to piss y'all off. It's the hip hop list. Everybody got their list. I done seen a couple who they got number 1. I might be in there, I might not be. But this is my list. This is again who I purchased, who I bought. Young guy, don't get mad at me. This is what I did. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. When they talk about the down year in music, I was like, no, there's a lot of good projects. There were a lot of good projects.
Yeah.
There were not a ton of top tier projects.
There weren't a lot of memorable projects this year.
But there are a lot of good projects.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to introduce some of this stuff. I'm going to introduce y'all to. And I got my list all over the Richter scale of hip hop. They all over. And honestly, you can probably jumble up number 7 through 20 on this list. You can just throw them in the bag, shake them up, and you probably could. But this is my list. And here we go. Number 20. It was like the first project of the year I got. Odyssey, Till What End?
Oh, Odyssey that came here?
Yep. Odyssey, man, out of DC. This project just did not catch me like his one of his latest projects, his last one before, but it's still amazing. You know, he gonna rap. He got great instrumentation from his band, so it's definitely a good project.
Funny story about Odyssey.
Oh.
Very, very funny story. So random as hell. There used to be this game on Facebook. It was like, what was it? It was like Uno online on Facebook, and like they pair you with like random folks on the internet. Like this was like right after college, and I met this dude in an Uno room on Facebook. Like we were playing Uno. Like we played a few games that day, and then like me and the people in the room, we were just talking. We were just chatting. And then like I met this dude, and like he was a rapper and all that. And then cut to recently, that's when I saw like you was my boy Austin. He sent me a thing. He said that, do you want to go to this concert in Omaha? And I was like, oh, Odyssey. I was like, that sounds familiar. And then I looked at the picture and I was like, damn, it's really this dude. Wild shit. The world is wild.
It's small, man.
Yeah, the
You're
world is
playing
small
Uno
shit.
with my guy just out off a win.
Random as hell.
Uno.
So yeah, I was happy to see that. Shout out to Odyssey. Congrats to you.
Yes, sir, man. Number, where I'm at? 19. I got my guy, the hometown hero, man. Marcy Yates.
Okay. Fruit snacks?
Chocolate for water, man.
Water joint.
Yeah.
Definitely an album. Definitely Fruit Snacks was the track on there. And it was cool. It was cool to see I saw him perform at what was the joint? At Maha.
Yeah.
At Maha and at
Afrofest. Yep.
Yeah, good to see it a few times.
Yeah.
Like I hope people realize what they have here.
Yep. It's definitely one of his, better cohesive albums that I've heard. Like it was good music. Like,
Music's evolved.
Yeah, and I'm here for it. So what happens if you get a little money?
Hey, shout out to Marcy.
Yes, sir. Marcy Yates. Number 18, one of my favorite little rappers, man. He ain't little, but one of my favorite rappers coming up in this game, man. My guy Grip with Still 5 in the Fuck You. Grip go crazy. He go hard. This project was kind of a collection of songs, but it still went. He gonna give you rap and he gonna rap hard. But my guy Grip signed to Eminem. Number 17, which would have been higher had I had more time with it. My guy Bossy, Fiends.
I've heard mixed things about it.
Yeah.
I've heard mixed things about the project.
It's a certain vibe.
Yeah.
I say give it a listen.
Okay.
Track 1 tough. I love when people got great track 1s. The next person got an amazing track 1 too. But Boss, man, we only talk about real shit when we're fucked up. Dope ass title, but on this Andre 2000.
For real though.
But yeah, man. So Bossy, man, I'm glad to see you back.
Yeah, that. Also, rewind. Shout out to Marcy. I said the Fruit Snacks. That was on the Cruel Summer joint.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Number 16 for me, man. Nicki Minaj with Pink Friday 2. She got number 6. This is actually a good album. I tell people trash it. I'm like, it's a good album. Now, do she need to stop telling these bitches they her son? Sure, but it's a good album. It got good music on it. She got some rapidy rap joints. She got some pop joints, but it's a good album. I can't hate on the album. I'm like, this was, it
was a good album. It was very versatile, but like,
yeah.
I felt like every song had an intention. Like, the song with Drake was supposed to be like a TikTok type song.
TikTok fake Afrobeat song. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
it's gonna get played.
Yeah.
People gonna love it. It's a pop song. It's gonna.
I saw what she did.
Yeah.
And honestly, for as long as she could do that. Because no matter what people say, Nicki's fucking talented.
Oh yeah.
Like talented.
You can't challenge the talent.
And like sometimes I expect to see like, just because we were lucky enough to see like 106 in Park Nicki, like see her freestyling, like going off like early, like what was it? What's the joint with? She has a track with 2 Chainz, the other one with Cameron. Is that Pink Friday 1?
I don't know. I don't buy Nicki album. I bought this one.
I'm not gonna like it. It was good. It was solid. Like she can rap. I was hoping she would rap more.
But she gave a few. She rapped a few.
So that's what I was looking for. That's why I wasn't into it as much.
Yeah. For sure.
But shout out to Nicki.
Yep. Shout out Nicki. Number 15, another lady, Underground, Carrie Foe, man. Real bitches don't die. Kari, the Faux. Carrie Foe, man.
I first heard her on what she had because every time I listen, I watch Insecure, I always get the soundtrack. And I heard her shit on Insecure, and that put me on. Her shit goes in.
I've been listening to her for a little while. She got some stuff coming out of Houston, man. Next up, man. What number we on? My phone gonna die, so I'm trying to save it. Key Glock, man. Key Glock, Glaucoma 2, man. All by himself, no features.
Yeah.
Now for me, some of the song, it was like every other track was a hard ass track. He had a lot. He had some fillers every other, but he came with it. I'm like, just on his own strength, Shout out to Key Glock, man.
So I listened to it. I like it. Key Glock, he's got some stuff. But, for me, I didn't listen to Key Glock because I listened to Dolph. And, like, every time they did a lot of projects together. And, like, Key Glock's verses were always a little bit more boring.
Yeah.
But, like, for me, he's got beats.
Yeah, he got beats.
He's got beats, and like he's trying.
Yeah,
and I'm glad he did like that, where it was like
I'm
no
on my
features.
Own, y'all keep saying I done rode his coattail, which I did. So let me stand on my own.
Exactly.
Too.
So like I was happy to see
very respectable. Like I said, he got just some tracks that's just hard on there though. It's just like they hard. Yeah. I'm gonna know this is Key Glock for the knowledge, but
fuck no.
But he did his thing. I can't hate on it.
Okay.
Number 13, man, a big dog in this new race, Doja Cat with Scarlett. She was rap. The first half of the project was tough. It tailored off to too much pop in the second half, but that first half was tough. That first half, Doja Cat, that first half of the album, she'd have kept that up. That might would have been the album of the year. That shit was tough on that first half.
I never listened.
Oh man, it got some, bro. It got some tracks.
I heard great things about it.
There's one track on there. She just need to get Baby Keem and Kendrick on. She just got to do the remix with them. Young guy might know that track, but it's a track on there that's tough. If you don't, I'm gonna let you listen to that one. Remind me. Number 12, man. Random guy. I don't know how I found him, but I'm glad I did. Named Asar. I now know. Out of Chicago. Went to school with Chance. I know that because he said it in the song.
ASUAR?
AUSAR.
AUSAR?
Yep.
Okay, I feel like I've heard something.
Asar, I now know. This was a really, really dope project. Just well put together. Very poignant in what he was wanting to talk about. He got some vibing tracks. He's rapping. It's not hard gangster shit. It's just him really being him and showcasing that, man. Shout out to Asar. Number 11 for me before we get top 10. I'm sorry, young guy. He had to come at 11. Boom, 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 boom. My guy, Westside Gunn, man. And then Pray For Me, man. Westside Gunn. Only because he had too many tracks that were kind of filler where they wasn't even saying shit.
Oh, wow.
Westside Gunn, man.
He's gotten popular now.
Yeah. Listen, Griselda done went up, dog. Like,
okay, because
listen.
My homeboy tried to put me on the Westside Gunn. This was like 2-3 years ago. I tried to listen. I thought he was like, yo, like with his ad libs and stuff. Hey,
yo.
Like, yeah. He said, like, you might think it's a little bit annoying at first, but keep listening, blah, blah. And then last time I saw him on Spotify, it was like all his songs were like in the 100,000s. Now I'm looking, he's getting the streams. Good for him. Good for him.
He ain't underground no more.
Yeah. Cause like
he ain't underground
yeah,
no
okay,
more.
yeah. It was Meeks. Shout out to Meeks. He was wearing a shirt and he said it's Westside Gunn. I was like, what is it? He was like, Westside Gunn's album cover. I was like, what the hell is that? But then like I listened a little bit after. Good for him.
And I'm glad he keep Stove God on his projects. I love Stove God. I'm not gonna lie. I know we supposed to be positive in our community, but I love that nigga Stove God cooks. Man. And he ain't baking cakes. But he's so another witty rapper, bro. He is cold with the pen. I don't care what nobody. Stove God. And I love Westside. It should be his both of their albums. He on like half of the tracks.
This dude Westside has projects.
Yeah, he stay dropping, bro. He just drop. When he feel like rapping, he go and rap. And then when he don't, he'll shut up. So he just go in the studio, rap a bunch
good
of.
for him.
Now to my top 10, man. Number 10, man. We had him here in the city last year. My guy Chuck Indigo, man.
Oh, word, yeah.
Shades of Indigo. And I combined it because he dropped the EP as well. So Shades of Indigo plus If You Know, You Know. And he got some tracks on there. Very versatile album. He kind of wanted to showcase his versatility on these. So, man, shout out to my guy Chuck, man. What's up, man? Nashville, what's up? We coming out there next year. I'm out there next year. Mad Moves, what's up? I'm out there next year.
Chuck.
Yeah. Number 9, man, I got my guy. Been rocking with it for a while, man. IDK.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
F65, man.
Sure. Shout out to DMV.
Yeah, man. DMV got some tough shit, bro.
Shout out to DMV.
They got some tough shit. They don't get enough credit as an area They tough.
I'm happy. I'm happy he's getting his national streams.
Yeah,
because some people are hip, like real hip hop heads are hip, but now he's getting like some mainstream
placements.
Yeah,
had a class at Harvard.
Yeah,
got deals with Nike. Got what was it? McLaren. One of them cars he got a deal with. Got a commercial with. So he getting to it.
I believe isn't he Nigerian also?
I think so.
Yeah.
We got again. We'll have that conversation later. Number 8 for me came out the blue, and people didn't pay attention to it. My guy Vic Mensa with Victory.
Didn't know.
Vic Mensa project is there. Very, he's trying to be he trying to stay out of jail. He getting his conscious shit off. He's now under under Islam, but he still talk about, being out, doing this and that and there, but he give you a lot of different styles, bro. Vic Mensa's Victory album was a victory for him, bro. Like that's a good album.
Cause I thought that Hooligans album was actually decent, and that came after the whole the triple Extentation controversy. Oh yeah, when he said that shit, because like there was a certain that super young generation of like hip hop who was like, yo, fuck Vic Mensa. That's what he said. I was like, I don't even know who this guy is.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Is that, and he got into some other trouble about some stuff he said about some political. And he almost got they almost tried to get him out of here.
Okay, cause
a couple times. He done got, so it's good. That's why he called it victory, bro. He done had to overcome a lot to still be here and still doing this.
Has been in some shit. So and like that was like right before that Hooligans album. I was like, oh, the music's still decent. Yeah. So like good for him. So I'm sure it's good.
Yeah. What about 7? I'm doing it without the phone.
Oh, it died?
Sorry, Cardi. No, it ain't died yet. I'm good.
Yeah, try to go off.
My guy Offset, man, came. Set It Off is a good ass album. I'm not gonna lie to you. He got tracks, and coming up, being in grad school down in Georgia and listening to the Migos, bro, and watching they rise.
Yeah,
there's a different appreciation for them.
Oh, I told you, yeah. Definitely. That was when I moved to Savannah. I moved to Savannah when Hannah Montana came out.
Oh man!
And I remember calling everybody I know over here. I was like, look, it's gonna sound dumb as shit, but download this song Hannah Montana by the Migos. Like, you're not gonna understand it. It's not gonna make sense. But this is what music is gonna be. Like, this is it. Like, that was the same summer. Like, they dropped that.
Was that Look at My Dab summer?
That was what's his name summer. Oh, this song was too much that summer. That was Cash Out summer.
Oh, Cash Out, yeah.
Right around with that Nina. Wait, actually, no, that wasn't that summer. Nina. That was Fetty Wap summer, Trap Queen summer.
Yeah, it was all at the same time.
No, it was like one then another. It was 1 year then another. I think Trap Queen came first.
Yeah, baby.
Actually, no. It was Old Boy first. Cash Out first, and then Fetty Wap came next.
And if you ain't never been to Georgia when Look at My Dab came out, then watch the whole crowd rock.
Like
the whole in unison. It's a different.
Living in Georgia when that came out was like highlight.
It was
because I was already a Gucci fan, and I was like, yo, we got it all like right here. And that was also the same summer 2 Chainz came out with Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. Like, it was a good summer. So good for Offset. I didn't listen to him because for me, coming from that to now, Migos, like, I'm glad they got super famous and popular, but like they came to a point where like I didn't like
got repetitive.
Yeah,
but he did what he needed to do on this album. Number 6 for me, we get into some rap shit. Look, top of my list gonna be rap shit for the most part. Reason with Porches, by far his best project. Very cohesive. They be trying to talk shit about Reason online about him being in TDE and shit. Reason came with it. Especially when he got a song I can't wait to drop when the party going. You just hear, hey, little bit you better. Oh, yeah. But shout out to Reason, man. That Porches is a story. Again, I like concepts. I like storytelling.
How long are these tracks? It says 17 songs, but the album is only an hour.
Yeah, most tracks 3 minutes for me. They ain't too bad. So they get into it. Shout out to short. Reason, man. Now we in my top 5. Number 5 for me. Shout out to Chicago. Mick Jenkins, one of my favorite artists, period.
Yeah.
The Patience.
Yeah.
Because the more you listen to that project, the more them bars be going crazy. I'm like, he's going nuts.
It was solid. I definitely like the Circus. That's a better project, but I'm just happy. I'm happy that he was somebody that I in recent years found out about in hip hop that I like. You know, like that's not just doing like trap hip hop.
Yep.
You know, and so I was like, cool, like that. I'm gonna support Mick Jenkins.
Yeah, I've been a fan of his for a long. I'm talking about since the Waters.
Yeah, like going back to listening to Waters, listening to Circus. I was like, yo, he's got some shit.
I got all his shit. I think I got all his shit, even Trees and Truth.
So I rock with Mick Jenkins.
So Mick Jenkins, man, the patience. I'm glad you done had some patience, man. You cracked my top 5 on this one.
It's happening. It's happening.
It is. It just I'm telling you, the more I listen to it, the more the bars. I'm like, yo, he was going nuts with these concepts. It's just insane. Number 4, we staying right in Chicago. My girl, No Name with Sundial. I think she got named by Rolling Stone #1 hip hop album. They claimed her as #1 hip hop album. She was
Sexy Red.
and the Rolling Stones they be controversial sometimes, but sometimes they like, we not doing that. We not doing that. But very introspective album. The album cover is nuts.
The album cover is nuts.
But the concept behind the album cover, she's like, we always talk about the good stuff, but I want to uncover the ugly truth. So this is like a lot of the ugly side of people and kind of just all of me out. Not just we do it. No. I'm gonna tell you how my mind think. I know it be fucked up sometimes, but I'm gonna tell you. So she kind of exposed herself, all of herself. So that's what you get.
Real Chicago.
Yeah.
She got Common on there. She got Jay Electronica.
Yeah. Listen, she got a couple. So I think Black Thought on there.
I think so.
Yeah, Black Thought on there. So she get them. I still don't know why her and J. Cole beef so hard like that, but it was unnecessary. But yeah, man, shout out to No Name, man. Number 3, I can kind of do this list without the phone now. Number 3, man, because I told you the top was where I knew.
Yeah, for sure.
Number 3 was a wild card. Most of y'all don't know who this is. I found him on Grip's album in 2019, and he came out with his debut album. His voice might get on your nerves. Motherfucking Ice Cold Bishop. Ice Cold Bishop with Generational Curses. Now if you know the titles, Generational Curses, and you know he's from LA, you kind of know the tone in this project. This album for me is you can feel this album. It's like a movie script, bro, and you can feel what he's talking about of the generational curse of what happens to the homies in LA, why their mind is messed up, how they still act. It's like, it's, you know what they call that, conscious ignorance.
Yeah. Oh,
this is just real storytelling. Like, and he got some hard tracks on here, but it's just real storytelling. This is like, it's a movie played out in the album, bro. Like, this shit is front to back, and you just like, he telling
good.
Like, he like in there, like it's not glorifying. It's telling you like, yeah, I can feel the pressure. I also feel depression, and like but I still you had to put Big Bro on that stretcher hole. I'll still lay your ass out, but I'm dealing with the woes. Like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of the songs is called The Government Gave Us Guns. And the hook is, I just bought a motherfucking Draco today. And then it's like, the government gave us all guns so we can kill each other. Like, so, like, but that song hard. I'm like, yo, because you get into it. I just bought a motherfucking Draco today. So you kind of feel the trance they get into when you finna go get into it. But it's a message behind it. So it's crazy, bro. I love that album. That might be my most played album, though. My most played album is Ice Cold Bishop, Generational Curses this year, hands down.
I'm going to check it out.
Number 2 for me, my guy finally, I feel like he breaking through. I don't know if he even got a lead singer. I don't even know. Nick Grant, Sunday Dinner. My guy Nick Grant Nick Grant is known as a rapper. If you go to the, what's the freestyle show they do on the West Coast? LA Leakers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He be on her murdering. So Nick Grant
do that?
Yeah.
Los Angeles Leakers.
Just Incredible and DJ Sour Milk.
I didn't think people freestyle anymore.
Yeah, he do. But Nick Grant, every time him and King Los go there and just murder it and just leave it. But Nick Grant album, this album is tough. Bar for bar. This album, bar for bar, is like 1B. It's not like he's rapping, bro. He rapping. He tripped out. Every song he tripped out. You know, he gonna bite down if the feminists find one song on there, they gonna get real pissed. They gonna get mad. Well, we gonna let that one rock. But he tripped out, bro. He was bugging. Just bar for bar, just lyrics, bro. Just storytelling and lyrics. So I'm glad Nick Grant getting his shine, man. He definitely earned that with Sunday Dinner. And number one, back to Atlanta, the other side of Atlanta, Killer Mike.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Michael.
Yeah.
The production was hella crazy. The sound, the engineering was hella crazy.
It was.
I love storytelling and telling. Listen, Kendrick, you was right. I don't know if he going platinum, but you said he should have been.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if it will, just because
the style.
Yeah, the style it was.
And we in streaming. I think if this was a buy-in economy with hip hop heads, I think it would go platinum.
But he did, like, I felt like he didn't want to make too many mainstream tracks, but he made a few to give it like still like that Atlanta sound. You know?
I think he didn't even make mainstream tracks. He put the mainstream people on his tracks, and they did the mainstream thing.
But he did his thing. Yeah,
I told him, I was like, "Why Future on the track had no like? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
This had nothing to do with what he was saying."
But it was a Future track.
But it's just
yeah.
All right, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell? I be scared.
But I thought that was cool because, like, you know,
it's still Atlanta.
Especially like the fact that like Killer Mike is so conscious, he's doing so much, like, and he's out there and he's publicly doing his thing, and he still has fucking Future and Young Thug on the track, and like
he's still a nigga from Atlanta, bro.
Right.
But he real Atlanta, bro.
Like for real.
Like his lingo, I'm like, that's why like he sound like 2 Chainz because they from Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's how they sound. That's one of their sounds.
Yeah, I rock with that. I mean, but also at the same time, there's a lot of features.
It was. I wanted him.
Yeah,
I wanted him. It was a lot of features, but I wanted just him.
It was cool. Definitely, it was cool.
So, but just from a hip hop standpoint, that was. I mean, that's what I think is the best hip hop album. Me personally,
it was a pleasant.
My
surprise.
favorite track, the one to listen to, was Ice Cold Bishop. Like even it's just one, and then honestly, like Nick Grant. But I think Michael was such a great, I guess, showcase for your, I don't even know how you call that a debut, but this your album, that's a great hit, you know what I'm saying, with actual substance. So
that stuff.
That's my list. I know some of y'all, you didn't hear Drake. You didn't hear Travis Scott.
The Drake album and both Travis Scott album, as far as
my nigga.
Well, Travis Scott, I understood it. The dude came off one of the craziest albums that led to a concert that was wild. I mean, not saying other concerts weren't like that, but now,
something really happened.
But now his concert is the image of like protest and like outrage at concerts. Even though, you know, like if you look at all these documentaries and you see like the old rock concerts and shit, like people die and like going to shit at concerts, and people use drugs at concerts, and people are irresponsible at concerts. But people tailor it to like, people really think of Astroworld when they think of that.
Yeah.
So like you could see on some of his tracks, especially if you listen to Rodeo, if you listen to Astroworld, you know that he can go in, but he was dialing it back.
He dialed it way too far back though. I was like, almost like mood music, and I was like, I actually gave it a second listen through. I'm like, this is
it wasn't it, but he's
like,
under.
But,
I understand,
and I get it. Listen,
he's under. But Drake,
bro, I hate. We had a whole episode about it. You can give me your thoughts, but I hated that.
I'm just not a fan. I wasn't a fan.
That album was terrible.
I haven't been a fan of his. Like, I'm not gonna say like, yo, I hate Drake, this and that, because there were definitely some Drake shows. Like. Everybody, there's a Drake album you fuck with. Everybody has one that they fuck with. But like, this wasn't it. This shit was like mid.
Bro, it's not better than none of the 20 albums I named, and I'm not sorry about it. To me, it was not better.
Well,
he's a bigger name than everybody on there. He was not better than none of them.
The first time I listened to it, it was actually cool. And then the second time I went back and I listened to actual lyrics, and I was like, this is weak. Because like there was a track where like I thought he was like actually spitting blah blah, and then I listened to
was it the timestamp album? The timestamp. He do good at his 6 a.m. in Charlotte.
Yeah, 6 a.m. in Charlotte. No. Yeah, it sounds like he was spitting.
Yeah.
I went back to 6 a.m. like because whenever I go through an album, I'll try to like save each song that like actually like. I went back to listen to 6 a.m. in Charlotte. I was like, yo, these metaphors suck. Like this shit's whack.
It was a bad rap album, bro.
Like he said, what? I'm in Houston so much, I'm a hobbyist. I was like, sick. Cool. I could have done that one. Like, it was real basic bars, and honestly, it's a good problem to have when people know that you're so talented that they have a higher expectation from you, and you're delivering bullshit. Like Future, I expect beats, and I expect him to be on beat. I'm not looking for my life to change off a Future lyric,
Yeah.
Like, I just expect him to flow well. Like Drake, it's like we know that you're capable of like actual being like doing some good in hip hop, but that's who he is, and that's why like I don't listen as much.
And he didn't make my list. Yeah. I need Drake for these parties because Drake be going up.
Yeah, oh for sure.
He got singles for days, so don't can't hate on that as a DJ.
Yeah,
you a fool if you think you can just run Drake all day.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can do a whole Drake party. Chris Brown didn't make your list. I'm not a Chris Brown fan personally.
It didn't show up, and I bought Chris Brown album again. Some of this shit, it's just not showing up.
Chris Brown is like one of those things I'm talking about when I'm talking about like Afro beats becoming mainstream. Like,
actually, I didn't get the new Chris Brown. I think I got the one right before this.
Like, and when I first was hearing Afro beats, I was like, yo, Chris Brown is perfect for Afro beats. Like, he can get into it. But now it's like, I feel like he's getting good, like he's taking from it well, but he's not giving anything back. Like he's just like taking Afrobeat just because it's popular right now. That's what a lot of people are doing. But whatever, let him hoop.
It's all
who am
good,
I,
man. That was my list for this year. I'll make sure I post them so y'all can have y'all comment wars all you want. I don't care. Y'all don't listen as much as me. I'll be going through it on these albums. Let me know what y'all thought was the top, man. Put your top list, your top 3, your top 5, your favorite. Put it out there, man. Don't be scared to get scrutinized by the world. I ain't worried about
people
it.
Hate my top 5.
Yeah, so it is.
Top 5 is some bullshit.
It's yours.
It's mine. I listen to trap music, and I listen to the music I listen to is not educational.
You see my top 5. Well, mine is Ice Cold Biz. My shit, I gotta listen. I like to listen. So
but doesn't mean I don't like actual conscious shit. But I drive a lot, and when you're driving, you need some bass. Personally,
that's funny. When I drive, it helps me zone out. I'm actually listen. That's when I listen. That's my listen time.
It depends on the drive.
Yeah,
if I'm driving on fucking Saddle Creek.
I need just thump.
Yeah, just get my head out of this situation.
Yeah, when it's a road trip, I can zone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
definitely. Man. Put y'all list out. Next year, I am excited.
I'm about to make a list.
Next year, I'm excited for. Not gonna lie, I'm always excited for my girl, she's Nebraska boo, who's saying, "What's up, girl? What's up, Rhapsody?" She said at the top of the year, we waiting, man. I'm excited for Rhapsody to see what she dropped, because I thought she was gonna come still the end of the year. She had to get them samples cleared though.
Oh, you didn't have LaRussell on your list, dog.
LaRussell be making too much. I don't
actually.
I don't even know what projects out.
He puts out to a lot of projects.
And I'm gonna just say this, LaRussell, I love what you're doing with Even, but me as a DJ, I need to make sure I can download the tracks. So I'm not going to pay for streaming. If I can pay, I need to be able to download the album. That's me. That way I can have your track. That way if I want to spin it at a party, I can. Get back to giving the DJs the music. And one way y'all can do it is just making it available when we purchase it to download.
Yeah.
Because some of their stuff, I bought one I was able to download. I bought another one. I couldn't, and I was confused. Yeah. But I'm like,
there's a lot of there's a lot of products.
So it's just hard to keep up. But you keep doing your thing. You shaking up the industry, and you fire. Just make sure you give me the ability to get it. I ain't even asking for it for free. Just make sure when I pay my monies, I can hit download, get them MP3s, MP4s, man. But yeah, we can bring it out in the new year, man. We get into the Kobe year, the 24.
Oh yeah,
which means shoot. That's what that year means. Mm-hmm. You should have already been prepped. You should already had your preparation. It's time to shoot. Take your shots. Put the ball up. You know, you miss 100% of shots you don't make. You don't take. So, time to put the shots up. You should have been putting the work in. You should have been prepared. We got big things. Getting ready for LA in February. I think Young Guy might be going with us, so we're gonna get some content out there. We already getting shit lined up with some big dogs out there.
Good.
We moving and grooving, dog.
Good,
we moving and grooving. So y'all stay on the lookout. We gonna be having merch next year. I got stickers.
Yeah, you gotta get merch this year. I got merch. I'm a fucking photographer.
Yeah, listen, we getting merch. Merch commercial costs money.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm trying to.
Hey, we're
starting small, but I got some stickers.
You gotta spend money to make money.
Right. I'm gonna make sure you get some stickers.
This isn't that podcast. We'll talk about that.
Oh yeah. Trust me. No, we done talked about it. You see the setup. There ain't none of this. This is out of my home. Yeah. Out of my home budget.
I get it.
But yeah, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us on year 2, man. We done made it through another year. We getting to it, man. We gonna keep expanding, keep putting out great content. More guests coming. We got shit lined up for next year. Y'all just be on the lookout. Make sure y'all join the street team. Just check the email. You know that's hard. Yeah. Like join the street. That's our followers.
Like and share. Team. Smash that subscribe button.
Listen, he already know what it is, man.
Yeah, y'all better share this, especially if you see me on it.
Right. So make sure y'all pull up, man. Make sure y'all come through. Stay tuned, man. Stay locked in. We can get out of here. Like Demo said, like, subscribe, share, comment, repost, listen,
say something.
Watch.
Drop your top 5 in the comments too. Talk about what you like. Talk about what you didn't like. If you didn't like the Nicki, let us know.
Yeah.
Because some of these I felt a way about, like Doja Cat. I'm happy for her. I believe she's doing well. But I've just, I don't like when people give me backstories about people. I heard some sus things about her in the past that made me like
just listen.
See, and like it's tough for me.
Of course, I got you.
Yeah. But I do like some of her tracks because she can actually flow.
Yeah,
weird ass.
She doing her thing. We talked about it, so yeah, man. We appreciate y'all. It's gonna be a big year. They said, according to the conference we're going to, music conference, they are projected to be the biggest year in concert sales ever next year in 2024. So it's gonna be a big. That means they already got these concerts lined up.
Who's going on tour?
Everybody. So they got these lined up. They've been set up since October this year. So they lined up. I'll let you know. We gonna be there. So
yeah, I saw some shows this year.
Yeah, be on the lookout, man. We getting up out of here, man. It's your host, Get Ejike with it, man. Make sure y'all tune in to Streets A&R. That's Streets A&R. We on everything but Apple, man. We appreciate y'all and hope y'all have a happy new year, man. We out. Peace. The beats, the flow, the rhythm. All movement starts from the streets. Streets A&R Podcast.